Jonny, you're founder of Kaldor Group, which is a software development house focusing on mobile content. I mean, obviously, you've had a huge amount of experience dealing with companies and how they have the challenges of getting their content onto mobile devices. What kind of challenges do you see they're facing right now?
Yeah, I think it's just the simple proliferation of devices and channels. We have the iPad, the iPhone, Android devices and smartphones, Microsoft coming in, and it's just extremely confusing for publishers.
And are you finding that they're actually saying, okay, I'm going to publish on every single device, or are people being a bit more selective about what devices they're going to focus on?
I think at the outset, a year ago, people just thought they had to be everywhere, and I think now, a year down the line or a couple of years down the line, people are a little bit more smart and they're picking their devices based on market penetration, and so I think the iPad is very well established now, the iPhone is very well established, and we're seeing now, probably in the next 12 months, that Android is going to be the platform that people really start to target.
Well, I'm looking forward to later on this evening a demonstration of your product PugPick, which is a content publishing platform for tablet devices. HTML5 is a key part of that. What do you see as the role of HTML5 moving forward? Because it's clearly a big thing for the industry.
Yeah, it is. I think the thing about HTML is it's a standard, and it's a real standard, and that means that it runs everywhere, pretty much. And so that's hugely important for content owners, so that they don't have to constantly repurpose their content. And I think what's changing about HTML5 now is that in the past, it was very basic in terms of what it could do. And when you tell people about HTML5, all they think about is a browser. And they think about the sort of experience that you have on the desktop with a browser. And the reality is that HTML5 now is a completely different technology. And it gives the sort of experience that up until even 6 or 12 months ago, you could only get by developing native apps. And that's the real power, that you develop once your content and you can push it right across all of these devices.
So is the lifespan of native apps now limited?
Actually, I don't think so, because, I mean, for us in particular, we think that hybrid apps are the way to go. So in other words, you build a native app to do the things that are really hard to do: navigation, authentication, downloading, and interfacing with the hardware itself. And then you use HTML just for the content. So you're getting the best of both worlds. And I think the challenges around building web apps, HTML5 only web apps, are still quite great. And I think probably for the next 2 years, native apps are still going to be the way to go, but using them simply as a container for the HTML. And then, let's see where we are in a couple of years' time, and maybe web apps will then have their day.
Jonny Kaldor, thank you very much.